Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Prison Architect. That's what I want on it. Okay, I'll let them carry on doing those little bits there. We've had a flag all the way out here. Right, well I've removed the tunnels that were in here. They've now been taken care of. And I'm going to do another tunnel search. I'll run through and we will do yet another tunnel search. Keep it going. Keep up the pressure with these tunnel searches. I know that we've found most of the big tunnels that were being built at the moment. Whether or not we're still going to have more tunnels that we're going to need to deal with, I don't really know. At the moment, we have 144 criminally insane. And we've got 96 maximum security. The other two are being kept full every day. So we may increase the capacity for some of the others at some point. Right, I have found one tunnel. There. There is a tunnel that has been found. So I will go foundation, remove tunnel. There. That's one tunnel that I found so far. Whether we will find more tunnel, I don't know. I will keep an eye. But this bit here is the important bit that I want to do. And then I want to put a new door in here. Large jail door. So, Supermax. That's maximum, that's medium, and that's low. But the Supermax doesn't have a separate colour. I got red stripes. And I got orange stripes. And I got protective custody stripes. I don't have white stripes either. I'd like to have white stripes. And I'd like to have some other... build barred wall sections on top of foundation to create new areas or rooms. I might do barred wall instead of fence inside here for like the yard and stuff like that. But we will use standard grey gates. I will put one there, and I'm also going to put one there, and then I'm going to go with perimeter wall up here. And finish that up to there, and I will also do some perimeter wall to come down here like this. That one will go out to there, that side, and it will go along there on that side. So I've got the perimeter wall around this little location right here. I haven't got it going any further yet, and I still got some more bits that have got to be finished in here. I've got quite a bit that's got to be finished in here. Walls, yeah. Right, it is all being requested in there. The lights have all been done all the way around. Or are being done. I still got that is being finished. Like, I got a whole load of grass and stuff that's being finished over there. So that's taking a little bit of time to go and do that. That's kind of to be expected. Not getting anything new coming up. Doesn't look like there's anything additional being brought in. 416 places, and now it's dropping down again. So we'll stop the tunnel search. I don't think there's any point in running the tunnel search to its completion. It doesn't actually seem to work. Now, who is producing these 10 superior beds? Someone in here is producing 10 superior beds. Well, they should be. Somewhere, I'm not quite sure where. And also, this. Right, that doesn't seem to be working. I've got reports, bang up, lockdown, shakedown, tunnel search, free fire, guard response. Emergencies, planning, quick build, intelligence, logistics, laundry, room quality, cell status, food distribution, prison labor, deployment, utilities. See, intelligence. I can show where things have been stolen from and where things are coming in, and then I've got informants right here. Information, you have no CIs on record. And mousing over that, it's not telling me anything. So how do I... Stoical, fearless, how do I, like, search somebody? I don't really know. I was reading this. He took a poo in his family's yard. Sentenced to 91 years. Yeah, I'm not sure how I go about actually recruit prisoners under duress, example, in solitary, but what do I do to actually recruit them? Find a potential CI, go to the Experience tab of their rap sheet and click on the Recruit Informant button. To activate an informant, click on the button that says Idle. It will flash active when you highlight it, and wait for them to be escorted to the security office. They will then show you some amount of hidden contraband, prisoner reputation, and potential assassination targets based on their coverage. Activating an informant and performing searches based on the information they give you will raise their suspicion level. If it gets too high, they might be in for some trouble. You can dismiss an informant by clicking X next to their activation button. Right. So it is possible to do it like that. So I've actually got to... I've got to actively go hunting for them. So I've got no... So is this guy here? It's saying legendary in here. Right? It's giving me legendary on there. So if I click on this dude... Actions, escort to infirmary, lockdown, maximum security, experience, spiritual guidance, failed 5 times. He's only been in prison for 5 days. No, 14 days. Click on the button that says to recruit a confidential, find a potential CI, go to the Experience tab of their rap sheet, and click on the Recruit Informant button. Recent misconduct, recruit, alright, there's no Recruit Informant button on that dude. So he's saying strong, tough, extremely tough, stoical. I look on here and I go to Experience. I'm not seeing a button. So we want to have a look around and... Right, is it to do with the question marks on them? Experience? I mean, it says recruit them under duress, so while they're in solitary... You know, if I wander down here... Strong, criminally insane. Experience. No. So how do I know who the guy is? Instigator, volatile, strong, tough, skilled fighter, fearless. You right there. Suppressed. Foundation education, he failed. 5 days in my prison. And then that dude there, he's got a question mark on there. Custom player created biography. A local moonshine brewer unfortunately messed up a brew and poisoned half the county. Okay. So you click on Experience. Failed parole hearing, failed workshop safety induction, foundation education program failed twice. He's not so good, is he? I don't see anybody that seems like they might be useful. Ex-snitch, law enforcement. Nothing in there. Right, so it's got to be while they're under duress. Maybe I can physically dump them in there. Like, maybe that's what I need to do. I've got biography here. Click on the experience thing, but I've got nothing there. It doesn't seem to be, like, suitable. Experience, success chance of the foundation education, right there, and you in here, experience, nothing at the moment. Okay, right. Additionally, potential CIs are highlighted in yellow, usually in your solitary confinement. No one's highlighted in yellow anywhere. To recruit a confidential informant, find a potential CI, so I've got to find the one that is highlighted in yellow. Confidential informant. The informant's view shows you a list of your current confidential informants. Potential CIs. You have no CIs on record, right? Potential are highlighted in yellow, usually in the solitary blocks. Right, well, there's nobody highlighted in yellow there. And I've got another solitary block up here. There's nobody highlighted in yellow there. I don't see anybody anywhere highlighted in yellow at the moment. So it looks like it's not happening today. We'll keep an eye on that. That could be quite an interesting little exercise to try and do. See if we can get some informants. I've got a big protective custody block, but it's not being used right now. We're going to have to sort of keep a little bit of an eye out for that and see if eventually we can use it or not. I don't know if criminally insane people can eventually end up over there or not. Over this side, I've got a few lights that are left. Once those are finished, I mean, I could do with going round and doing all of the grass again on there. Plus, I've also got this bit up here. So we're going to go to flooring in here, and I'm going to finish out the grass there, like that. That will all be finished out. And then we can go to objects in here, and I can finish doing the lights in here as well. Like that. Put one there, and one there will be the last one. Right, and that light right there, dismantle that one for a minute. Then I want to go down to objects in here, and I want to put lights around here. So I'm going to, actually I want to put lights across here. Opposite side of the road to the lights that already exist. Like that. There, and one under there. I've already got one under on that side. Okay, there's all those lights put into place. And then we will go over here, and I'm going to put lights directly opposite around the inside of this, so that this is a bit brighter. Again, almost definitely, certainly, positively, maybe no need for quite as many as I'm putting in. But that is not going to stop me. That is not going to hinder my desire to turn this into Minecraft and stop creepers from spawning everywhere. It's very important that you don't allow the creepers to spawn. Okay, this is just a thing, right? It's just a thing. You need to accept it and move on. So I will start this one down here. That's going to be a different pattern to there, but I'd rather have the lights opposite each other right the way down through here like this. That one there. So if I do it like that, they'll be opposite the... They'll sort of fill in the gaps on those, so they're going to look a little bit different to them. But that will be absolutely fine, because it means the central path at the top will be in the right place. And that goes up like that. And then we go wandering up here. There. There, and then that one is done. Okay, so I've got lights all the way around on the inside of that. I've still got my large jail door there. And I got grass growing around the rest of it. This now is not quite how I wanted it. I've got, like, it's gone a little bit weird in here. I've got the right gap on there, but I'm thinking I've got the wrong gap in here. And, oh, wait a minute, I could put the pump in there, couldn't I? Because the pump only needs, I don't need as big a room for the pumping station. So the pumping station could go down in that corner right there. That could be a much smaller room. So if I go to foundation here, and we'll go with a concrete building, and I will put a room like that. It's a 5x5 room. I should be able to drop the pump right in the middle of that room right there. And then I will put a staff door on that one. Right there, as soon as they've removed these trees. And then that will be the pump, the water pump that we can put over here. And then I'll put a power station there, and I'm going to put 2, maybe even 3 power stations next to each other. I know that's not an ideal situation. I know that it's not ideal to go and put a few of them next to each other like that. However, I'm going to be doing it anyway. That is one thing that I am going to do, I think. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the perimeter wall. I'm going to take that up to there. And I'm going to run a piece of it along there like that. And I'm going to go with flooring, grass, and I'm going to grass out that bit there so that I've got the rest of those bits. And then I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to go along. 3 deaths today. It's not very good. I'm going to put grass out like that. And then I'm going to go over there, and I'm going to run that all the way down here. right the way down to the very bottom. I'm going to put grass along there, and then I'm going to do the same along here. I actually don't need to go quite that far with this one, but I'm going to do it anyway. Run that one along there, and then you can go up here. Oh, auto-saving. That was going to crash. Now that this prison is getting bigger, I'm very concerned about it crashing while I'm doing any recording, because that's kind of inconvenient having it crash while I'm doing recording, it must be said. And you come up here like that, and there. Right, I've now put grass all the way through. We will finish doing that bit. I want to let that wall be built, and then we can carry on and we can go in and we'll start fashioning this entrance and things like that. The rest of the prison, at the moment, seems to be doing well. I've yet to find any CI. I will keep looking for that, though. Look. Right. I have a CI right there. He is in a cell. I got another dude there that's being brought into a cell. Experience. Recruit informant. Confidential informant. Okay. Fantastic. I've now got a confidential informant. He'll go to the guard room to give up information and stuff like that. And we'll be able to use him. So we need to keep a close eye on that. See if we can get more informants coming up. There, I got 3 of them in here. Let's get these 3 as well. Recruit. And you. Experience. Recruit. You in there. Experience, recruit. Right. I've now got recruited. Suspicion. Up there. Coverage 43%. Coverage 50%. Warren Parkin. Okay, that's very, very cool. So I've now got these guys and I can use them. That's absolutely brilliant. That is absolutely fantastic. We'll be able to start using them later. The other thing I needed to do was I need to build a new toilet block down here for the guards and cooks and everything down here, because that's not quite enough. I reckon if we just copy this, just as it is, that will actually work quite well. If I just take that like that and then bring it down here. Can I fit it in here? Okay, that would actually fit. I could drop that right in there, and I don't need to put it into this bit. Don't need to put it in there at all. I can just drop that straight in over on this side. Bring that up by 1. I'll put it up there. It doesn't really matter about anything in behind there. I will drop it in like that. I think that is absolutely perfect. So let's rush that along there and let that one build in. This is getting there slowly. I will let that complete as well. The other thing that I want to do is objects deployment right there. Okay, I'm going to set that to staff only in there. Make sure that is staff only. This out here, we will set to staff only. That we will set to staff only. I can't set the outside area to staff only, but the reason I didn't have that staff only previously was because I thought maybe that would affect visitors as well. But so I don't know. I don't imagine it will affect visitors. So I will do staff only there and there as well, so that we don't have prisoners coming out here. And then prisoners can go and do other things, but they won't be able to come out. So that's staff only there. This is staff only. This area here, we don't want to set that as staff only, but this bit over here and here, that's already set as it should be. I think that is looking a lot better. So I'm less likely to have, and I've also got access only in a lot of those areas. So not only is it staff only, but it's also they're only going to come on out if there isn't anything else that they should be doing. Now, we're going to have to rebuild that wall down through there once this has been finished. I'm going to go into utilities in here, and I'm going to utilitize that bit. I'm going to utilize, utilityize, I don't know. put utilities in there. That's kind of pretty fine on that, but I can't get that one out over to put there. I can't, like, there isn't a way to bridge power from one side to the other. So I got no choice on that. I'm only able to do that. Tidy wires, show wires, wired connects to other, wired connects to other wired objects. Connect your remote access systems together. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that does. That's just where it starts to get confusing for me. Very, very confusing. We will bring pipes out over here like this. I'll bring them over to that point, and then we will go small pipes from there, and I'll run small pipe down, and I will run small pipe down like that. I don't think I'm going to need to do anything else. I think that should be sufficient. Run them all down through there. Hopefully, they are. They're just removing that wall and then replacing it with a new wall in there. So, hopefully they will keep working on doing the same thing on there. This looks like they're just about done over here. So I'm going to pause just a second, and then I'm going to start working on adding in some more of this. That there, obviously, we need to do a bit more on that. So we will go over to here, we'll go to walls and doors, and we will take concrete wall. And we have everything in this area is going to be cold, hard concrete with nothing else. That's what I'm planning to do there. Perimeter wall. That one, I will run a perimeter wall all the way along over to there, like that. And then I'll run another perimeter wall all the way down here, like this. That's going to be our outside area for the entire perimeter all the way around. Over to there, like that. That one's 37,800. Has just gone into more perimeter over there. And then we'll bring this one all the way back over to here and up here. Like this. And then a little bit out like that, around that little step there. Okay, I'm not quite sure why it's gone and put a little bit out there. Get rid of that. Why are you putting paving stone now? I don't want paving stone on that. It's not what I've asked for. And then put that one up to there, like that. I'm reliant on those gates. Once this has been finished, I will be reliant on those gates to allow people to come in through. So we're going to need to go to deployment over here, and I'm going to want a guard that will be deployed over there. So I'm going to get a patrol. It's going to be a blue patrol, and he is going to go there, like that. And then I'm going to go deployment here. I'm going to, no, patrol, assign guard. There, like that. Okay, so I've got a guard assigned over there. We can now speed up again. We can let this carry on. I will come down here. I just want to make sure that these toilets are all built okay. As soon as that wall is... Okay, the wall is finished. Now we can go back into deployment, and we can just double check that that is still staff only in there. That is all going to be staff only in that toilet as well. And then we just got to wait for that to build. This bit over this side, obviously, that is going to take quite a while. Once the outside wall is built, well, I don't need to be waiting for the wall on the outside, do I? I don't need to be specifically hanging around and waiting for that wall to be completed before I do anything else. What have I got? I got minimum and normal security, 6 and 11 coming in. Fill the capacity on both of those lots. I've got 100 maximum security, and nobody's in protective custody at the moment. I've got some prisoners over here, so I'm going to go down to that, like that, and then I'm going to go back into intelligence and go to informants over here. Legendary. So I've got 4 informants. Coverage 0%. They're confidential informant. Right, I go to him, and then you go to, I've got actions, character, experience, confidential informant, grading. So there's nothing on there. Oh, I just click on activate, and that gets him some, gets information. What's coverage? I don't really know what coverage means. Let me... Here. Activate, click on the button that says idle. It will flash active. Right, okay, so it's that one just here. And wait for them to be escorted. The security officer will then show you some amount of hidden contraband, prisoner reputations, and potential assassination targets based on their coverage. Based on their coverage. So 51% coverage means that he's likely to get... it's better to be. Activating an informant and performing searches based on the information they give will raise their suspicion level. If it gets too high, they might be in for some trouble. You can dismiss an informant by clicking X next to their button. Right, so I can use them if I want to. So like that dude there, I can't recruit him. So we basically just want to find the ones that are in solitary. And then see what we can do with them in there. So like this dude right here, experience, nothing on there. It is under experience that he comes up, isn't it? Yeah. So there's nothing I can put there. I think that you can like force them. You can change it over so that they end up like being in solitary for longer, and then you can break them and you can force them to turn and start working for you. I don't know that for certain, but I have a sneaky suspicion that that would be the case. This up here, I'm going to extend this out a little bit. So we're going to go to flooring over here. I'm going to go to sandstone like that, and I'm going to bring that one to there like that. I'm going to go any more than that. And, oh, right, well, we also want to bring that down because I don't have a footpath that comes through here anymore. So we will also do that. Then we will go to objects. And we will move some of these down here like this. What is that? Is that a thing? What is that? Okay, that's a shotgun shell by the look of it. Why is there a shotgun shell in my prison? There shouldn't be a shell lying around in the prison, surely. Surely this is wrong. Right, I can't put another light there, so we will leave any more lights. But I will go back into flooring, and I will drop sandstone right there, like that. So that I've got a footpath that now runs into these toilets. They're staff-only toilets. The rest of it looks like it's mostly been built. The wall is... We've got work started on the wall. Right, they are building the wall, which is absolutely fantastic. I've got a couple more bits that need to be built on that wall there, but then I'm going to go into utilities over here, and I know that I don't technically need a new pump over this side. I can run the water out through there and bring it over and then out through there from the existing pump. To my mind, that doesn't sort of seem right. It doesn't seem like it properly fits with everything. So I don't really like that. So that's why I'm not doing it. Next up, I want to go and I want to start on my power stations over this side. So I'm going to have a wall on there. So it's got to be 2 away from there. That one is in the right place. I've just got to move that wall up by 2 spaces to allow room for this one. So we're going to go foundation right there. And it is going to be a concrete build. And that's going to go like that there. And then I'm going to need to put an entrance onto this one. So we're going to want walls and doors. There's going to be a staff door on there. And that one's going to go on there like that. Right. Staff door on that bit. Then concrete wall here. That's going to be concrete wall down to there. And concrete wall over to there. So there's going to be a little bit in there that's not actually going to have anything at all. There's the pump being put in and the extra piece of wall in there. Which means that that one is now completed. And we've got water over on this side. I'm going to put 2 power stations up here to start with. One of them, I'm going to run a power line along the top, right along the top. Our workforce is getting a little bit tired, so we're going to let them rest up for a minute. If you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to go and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.